Hey, how's it going, guys? Kai here, and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyrie Profile 2 Silmeria. Since last time, I made a few changes to my setup here for the Sukavia Gorge. I moved Shakan into the party so that way I could take advantage of her really low level to help speed up the process of learning abilities for my main party members. As for my actual skill setup, everyone is going to be using True Seeing because all of the enemies here are susceptible to being one-shot thanks to instant breaking. I have Beast Bludgeon on Ferrant as well as Rufus. Zunde, however, is going to be using Giant Killer and Heroism. I think Heroism is a very good ability for him in this area. As for abilities that I'm currently working on, Ferrant is learning Dragon Slayer. Rufus is learning Demon Destroyer and Double Edge. After those are learned, I'm going to switch him over to Giant Killer. And Zunde, believe it or not, is actually learning some defensive skills, Reduce Magic and Guard Motion. And when I'm done with these, I'm going to teach him some of the old blue abilities that I haven't had a chance to teach him until now. Also, from the weapon shop in Krelmonfren, I purchased one of these to be used in item creation once we actually make it to Solde. Speaking of which, we really should get a move on it because the gods have already launched their attack on Dipan, or so we've heard.
What are you waiting for? Let's go!
Alright, we have all three of the new enemies in one battle. Alright. Or old enemies and new skins if you want to look at it that way. Damn it. You can get an item called the Drainwing by breaking the wings of those ice demons. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get one from that guy, so we'll try it from this one. There we go. We'll talk about that item in just a few minutes. Alright, we also have Ice Trolls and Ice Wolves. Careful of the ledge to the right, by the way, because you can be knocked off. On the flip side, you can also knock enemies off. Alright, so Winter Wolves here, if you break their heads, you can get Scarlet Fangs.
Strike true! Strike true!
Damn it. And Ice Trolls, if you actually break their waist, you can get a green ice rune. So we'll try to get that as well. Yes, Ymir's Tear. Not that it's a very good rune. In fact, if you don't get one, it's totally fine. I wouldn't bother going out of the way to get one, because the only ability that uses a green ice rune is Mind Lock. But anyways, let's get Zunde on some blue skills here. See if I can remember what I need. Healing for sure. And Earth. And Resistance. I think the last one was a training room? Yes, okay. So the Drainwing is a really good accessory because basically what it does is it allows you to... Well, it's like a blood sword from the old Final Fantasy games. Sometimes you'll drain HP equal to the amount of damage you deal to the enemy. And that's really good for a lot of setups, whether you have a tank character or if you just want your characters to be self-sufficient and not reliant on using your menu timer to heal. But what I like to use the Drainwing for is in combination with the Adamantite accessory, because remember, that increases your attack as long as you have max HP. So it's a good way to, well, maintain max HP during combat, in case you get hit or whatever. The heal from the Drainwing is also affected by the Life Force Blessing Sealstone, which doubles the amount of healing you receive, so it can get quite ridiculous, especially later on when you start dealing insane amounts of damage. So I would recommend picking up a few of those Drainwings while you're here. And I've already collected all of the items I care about off-screen. I just fought that first battle, killed the enemies, and if it didn't drop, I just ran away. So I already have all of the Scarlet Fangs and Drainwings that I care about. Ymir's tears are good for crafting the fairy garb, but again, it's not essential. Hey, nice. Man, we're learning skills pretty quick. A lot quicker than I thought. So let's get Rufus on a red holy rune now. And I know it doesn't look like it, but I did sell some of these accessories off screen. Let's see, he learned Dragon Slayer, so let's get him going on Dismantle. So Darkness, Training, and Strengthening. There we go. And I'm just going to leave all of the battles in for this area because it is really short, which kind of sucks in a way. You know, it's the only snow area in the game, and it's not even a full-fledged dungeon. It's just another one of these, like, connector areas, or whatever you want to call them, that transitions you from one area of the world to the next. Oh well, at least we have a snow area, right? Let's see here. One reason I love heroism here is because there's just a lot of enemies in the battles, and the more you kill, the stronger Sunday becomes.
Now take this! Phew, that was close.
Wow, he learned all of those already? Man, that was fast. Ooh, Might Reinforce with Ferret. Very nice. Okay, let's get him going on something else then. Let's see. He needs a blue Darkness rune, I believe, for counterattack. The funny thing about counterattack is even if you teach it to your mages and equip it on them, they're not actually able to counterattack. And activation. Yeah, accuracy. The enemies here actually have quite a bit of avoidance, especially those ice demons. If they dodge your attacks, more often than not, they will counterattack. Not that it deals a lot of damage, but it's still pretty annoying all the same. And, yeah, we'll just skip that guy. You know, I just realized something about this part of Midgard, is that the climate here is pretty diverse. I mean, when we first entered this region, we did so by exiting a desert. Then we went to a volcano, followed by a tropical rainforest. I guess the area around Krelmonfren was pretty mild and temperate, but now we're running through fucking Narnia. I mean, I'm not complaining. I like the snow areas, but it would have been nice to see them, I don't know, spread out some of these environments a little bit instead of clumping them all together. But that's okay. This area, by the way, is totally optional. You don't have to make it to Solde by way of Sukavia Gorge. You could go through the Kythena Plains.
I'm not ready for this kind of fight.
Ah, man. But there's a really good reason why you want to come to this area.
Take this! Sunday's miraculous! Take this! Sorry, I'll do better next.
So I'm trying out this new drink. Well, it's not new, it's been out for a little while now, but it's new to me because I haven't tried it before. And it's called Just Chill. It's supposed to enhance your calm and focus, but I'm calling shenanigans on this one because the only thing that's enhanced right now is me being let down. It's a $2 can of disappointment and salty tears. Kinda like Chef Boyardee. But it's a tropical flavor, so at least it tastes pretty good. Really? And I'm frozen. You know what? We're not doing this. Luckily, your low-level character doesn't have to be alive in order for you to get the extra bonus for learning skills.
That was a close fight.
And we learned Giant Killer and Dismantle. Perfect. I think we're done with Rufus now. Let's see. I know Fyrus is a little bit behind on both levels and skills. Yeah, 25. Let's get her caught up. Let's see. She needs that. Weakness, training, and darkness. No, we're gonna go with holy first. There we go, that's better. As for skills, I want to get her set up for the next area. And we may as well get Ferrant set up for that as well. Okay, now we're good. Oh, I love it here. It's so beautiful. The music is nice too. Anyways, over here we get our final Einherjar in the game. This is the last relic. And you only get one character. It's always going to be Aegis. I've never lost on the surface. I like that line. It's a reference to his background story that we'll get to eventually. But Aegis is another water mage, just like Mithra, so if you were holding back on releasing Mithra because you didn't have another tidal wave caster, well, now you do. Speaking of releasing, you want to release any Einherjar before the end of Chapter 4 if you want to receive their first gift. Otherwise, it's going to be gone for good. See, Aegis also has a Mirage Robe, which we will take off of him. So, let's see what's going on in Solde. Wrath of God, huh? That used to be a really good Magic the Gathering card. Or maybe it still is, I don't know. I haven't played Magic in about 10 years now. Anyways, first order of business here in Solde is to come back to this house and read the Tri-Ace poem. Wait a minute, the words are different. Gather ye the words and come once more when the end has come. So if you see this message, essentially you've completed the side quest. However, you don't actually get your prize until the end of the world. What is it with this game and giving you items when the end of the world is upon us? That's twice now. First, the Tri-Ace poem, and also the kid back in Kalstad after giving him 300 Auth. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I would kind of want the items before the end of the world. That way we could maybe, I don't know, prevent the destruction of the world. Anyways, let's see what's new here at the Armory. Or they should have not dabbled in things they shouldn't be dabbling in. Anyways, first things first, we want to buy a map of the Northern Lands. And stock up on some healing items here. That should be enough to, yes. Now we can buy the Sun Shower. Again, I've already farmed all of these items off camera. So let's go ahead and sell them to this guy. You need 3 Scarlet Fangs from those Winter Wolves. And 2 Adamantites. Wow, 40,000 each? If only there was a way to get a lot of these. Let's see, we also need to sell these 2 weapons. And we're going to buy the Sun Shower. And now that we've spent 80,000 Auth, we can buy the Cat Ring, the final animal ring. Okay, good. Let's take a look at that Sun Shower sword. pretty decent stats. And it allows you to strike twice with each attack, just like Double Edge. The nice thing about it though is that it stacks with Double Edge. Really good for farming magic crystals and boosting your combo gauge. Eventually I'll want to use this when I'm farming magic crystals, but not right now. It's a little over dramatic, buddy. No, they're having a cookout and a kumbaya.
Does anyone else smell something burning?
Well,
This way.
Dipan is burning.
We'll take the royal path.
Let's go.
We can do nothing from here.
So Dipan really was attacked by the gods. See, viewers, I told you, rumors in JRPGs are always true. The proof is in the pudding. Or however that expression goes. Oh yeah, Dipan does have the 3 mages. Wait a minute, the 3 mages are in Dipan. Hrist, Arngrim, and who knows who else from Asgard is in Dipan. Brahms, Lord of the Undead, is en route to Dipan. We're on our way to Dipan. Holy hell, this is about to be a battle royale of epic proportions. It is, and that's really the best way to describe Chapter 4. Chapter 3 was a little slow going when it came to plot progression, and you did spend a lot of your time dungeon crawling, searching for the Dragon Orb. Chapter 4, on the other hand, only has 1 dungeon, and we're about to go through it. The rest is all story time and boss time. It's pretty intense. In fact, the bosses in Chapter 4 are quite possibly some of the hardest during the main storyline. Poor Alicia though, I mean, I know her and her dad don't have the best relationship after he disowned her and bitch slapped her the way he did, but you gotta wonder what's going through her mind right now seeing her hometown just destroyed like that. I don't know how I would feel about that, viewers. I'll be honest with you guys. Part of me would be like, you know what? Screw you. You're on your own, Dad. You never should have disowned me. Oh, wait. Whew. That was close. Want to change my setup for this place. Actually, Zunde, yeah, you don't need True Seeing or Heroism, but you do need Descaling Might. You're looking good there. Don't care about you, and you're looking good. Okay. We got new enemies in the Underground Royal Path.
Let's go!
Alright, Flying Killers do have an item I want to try and get. Yes, the Narwhal Tooth. It's another green piercing rune, but it also increases your attack power by 5%. Want to get a few of those if you can. They're scaled enemies, by the way. And so are Lizard Knights. There are no new green runes to acquire here, just a bunch of the old ones.
Phew, that was close.
But they're a lot easier to get here than from, say, the Hydra. Wow, we learned counterattack and free item. Let's see, 20 minutes? Yeah, we can keep going. Let's see, may as well give him Oh, let's get him back on some green stuff. Yeah, let's get Dragon Slayer out of the way. Okay. I didn't think that was going to work. Cool. Also in Chapter 4, viewers, this is where we start to see a lot more references to Norse mythology. And I know they've been kind of few and far between up until now, but that's going to change. Come on.
I don't know about this.
Yeah, it's what you get for trying to ambush me. Alright, we got those swarm enemies making a return appearance, but thankfully the leader is this lizard guy, so we don't have to worry about them. That is why I have Zunde and Virus set up with Ghostbuster and Elemental attacks. Remember, they absorb fire, so don't use those.
That was a close fight.
Oh, I guess I can show you what some of these other accessories are. Let's see, we got Evergreen Scales, another resistance rune, so if you didn't get the Damascus ore earlier from Palace of the Venerated Dragon, you can use these. Although another enemy in here does drop Damascus ores as well. There's another green earth rune if you didn't want to get the Dead Man's Gem. However, I think the instant death protection is worth going after. Speaking of death, I don't want Zunde to die on this.
What are you waiting for? Let's go!
Oh man. 3 of those guys? And they are the leader? This is gonna suck. I honestly don't know if my mages can kill them or not. Come on, Virus, it's up to you. Alright, that works. I hate those guys so much.
I'm beat.
Alright, let's get her switched over here real quick. Just need a red darkness rune. Man, we're learning skills so fast. I mean, I knew it was quick, but I wasn't prepared for it to be this quick. It's a little ridiculous. Whee! Anyways, no new items here either, so you can just go straight to the end. Fight another new enemy. Alright, let's see if we can get the Mithril Ore by breaking its shield. Yes.
Now take this!
Ooh, Nectar Potions. Very nice.
That was a close fight.
Ooh, Smashing Swing and Dragon Slayer. Alright, Zunde. Man, you're on a roll today. I actually like Smashing Swing as an attack. It's a huge swing relying on brute force. So we're going to give that to him. And we're just going to give you, let's see, Earth and Healing. And the Power Bangle for more attack power. If I can find it. There we go. Okay, Shakan, you served your purpose. Time to get Alicia back in here. Let's see, Eagle Heart, Black Crystal, Dragon Rib. Alright, she's all set up and ready to go. Don't need Beast Bludgeon though. What do I want to give her? She already has Heroism and Fists of Iron. I guess Psycho Soma works. Alright, Giant Killer. Don't need that. We're gonna give you Heroism. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Long time no see.
Who are you?
Don't act like you don't know me. It's me, Ul of the Aesir. Hrist asked me to help out. She told me to let no one near Dipan. It's good to see you, Silmeria.
Wait. Let me talk to him.
Did you change your hairstyle? It looks great on you.
Please, step aside.
Forget about that. I'll return you to Valhalla.
Step aside.
You know I can't do that. I'd be dead meat if Odin found out. Besides, Dipan is as good as gone by now.
That may be so, but I am a member of the royal family, and it is my duty to watch over Dipan until the very end.
You're not Silmeria? Are you that human girl?
I am.
Butt out, human! I've nothing to say to you! Bring me Silmeria!
How about I bring you an ass-kicking, punk?
You want to fight me? Don't you realize that Hrist was just trying to save you unnecessary suffering?
Alright guys, it's boss time!
Once you're dead, everything will all be settled.
Against Ul of the Aesir. One thing I really like about his design is that he's using a bow, because Ul in Norse mythology is often depicted as wielding a bow. Nice touch, game. Alright, so first things first, let's get Might Reinforce on Zunde and Alicia. So Ul is a little prick. This boss fight is a real pain in the ass, because once he gets down to around 30% HP, he goes into pissy boss mode, and he'll start using his Soul Crush, or he'll start healing himself, which remember is an 80% heal. He also has a shield ability called, I think, Feather Guard, which blocks around 2,000 damage. So if you want to get through it, you just got to keep attacking. Alright, how are we doing here? Yeah, we could probably get Might Reinforce on Zunde. Thankfully though, the programmers forgot to make him immune to silence, so you can use Target Throat, Holy Crystals, or Dampen Magic to try to silence him. but I'm just going to go in for the kill here.
Take this! Take this! Take this!
Alright, got him.
Your way only leads to
And we got the double crossbow.
I will not stop. Not until I know the truth.
Ooh, deep impact. That's a good attack for Alicia. Gives her a knockback ability, finally. Alright guys, we defeated Ull of the Aesir, the first of the gods to lay waste to Dipan. But can we make it to Dipan in time for Alicia to rescue her father? Or is their family bond really severed? You guys will just have to wait until next time to find out. But until then, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Take care.